Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and in today's short, I'm going to be discussing Dispatch and its second season.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's Darius Slayton with the return. He makes it up to the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Darts out of the shotgun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now here's Kane Scalable on the ground. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Scatterboot. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Let's go now. We'll go play action. Here's Dart. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboot. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dart gonna throw again. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants with a slim 2-point lead early. Going to have to try his goodbye lots. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the gun is Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a race down the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a field goal lead in our opening quarter.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
14, Giants 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game play. Get that passing game.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. 1st and 10 from the 43. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Play action, Prescott. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Dallas.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
First down from the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. Now he takes it.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Darts back to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Darts looking to throw. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he's going to touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10.
Now Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on third down. That's Lamb running the slant. He's out in the clear. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And screen here to Blue. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Scatterby now from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running with Scatterby. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Darts out of the shotgun. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Darts. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Going on 1st down. It's Darts. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now after the play, athletic training staff hurrying out for an injured player. That's Malik Neighbors they're headed towards. Quick one to the outside by Darts. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Scatterby on 2nd down. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Now Denton to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's play.
On first down, this is Scatterboot. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Kalen Carson with the tackle. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboot. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So first down from the 41. One play action with Dart. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Dart going to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Jamie Gillett on down to punt. And they could really use a good one here.
For the Giants.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Paulson and Debo. The Giants using their first timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now it's Prescott again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Dak throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Cut out left. They're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. First down from the 41.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this game, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
As this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium, the Patriots at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. The ball's out, it's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is T. Higgins. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. The Bengals get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. And he takes the return out of bounds. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue are ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. 1st and 10, here's Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Prescott now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. On screen here to Blue. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Cowboys 42-yard line.
Motion a receiver left. This is Scatterblue, left side. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance of a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Dak out of the pistol. Connecting on the slant. Space past the 35. Keeps it moving. To the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch...
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Now pressure coming. Screen here for Scatterboo. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 17.
A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd.
Giants.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Giants tie this game up.
31-31.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, Prescott. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. 3rd down run is Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. That's Ferguson Anderson, he brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 26-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 8.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Prescott to throw once more. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
For the Cowboys field goal.
Kicked well, and this is good!
Is good.
And they take the... On the carry, this is Gallagher. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Darts back to throw. This is Cox. That's Slayton. He will go. Touchdown, New York. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. That'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. First down, here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's got it near the 10. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb. Throwing on first down. It starts. This one's to Slayton, left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cowboy 80.
Robinson sent in motion left. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On first down, it's Blue. Keeps away from one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. Now before you reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the give, it's Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. Again, he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
On first down, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scatterby. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Throwing now. He's got it. Complete to Collins. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Dart. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first
From the gun, here's Dart. He completes it in traffic. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He brings it in. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
A gain of 6.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Dart. Screen here for Scatterby. And he drives this forward to the 6. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal at at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but gotta recover this kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go with a design keeper. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.